Hi, today I'm going to make a special dal for you, the Khatti Sambar Dal. Simple and easy to cook and very delicious. I'm going to add a little oil to the pan, approximately 2 tablespoons you can say. Let it, get a little hot, because if I put my dal and mustard seeds, they should sizzle and crackle. That's how the Indian dishes are made, on a lot of heat to let everything crackle and burn, because then you get the real aroma of the whole dish. I'm going to add 1 tiny teaspoon of mustard seeds, and we have urad dal here, so this is a special recipe. The urad dal is not soaked or anything, you have to keep in mind it's fresh dal. Okay, I'm going to let it crackle a little bit. I already have, pre-boiled moong dal with me, which I boiled and kept aside before I started doing the main ingredients of the sambar. So it's approximately, say, around 1 small bowl of moong dal, which is pre-boiled and kept for my sambar. Just going to add a few curry leaves, and I don't like to finely chop it because I feel, that when we cook like this from the heart, the dish turns out better. Wow, smells good. I just wish you could take in the aroma. Great. Now I'm going to add chopped onions to it. 1 small katori or bowl, whatever you might like to add it. The onions have to, be fried in this oil with dal and everything till it goes golden brown. This sambar is really easy to make. Little time for it to get golden brown, and then I'm going to add the tomatoes. So I'm just waiting for the onions to get really crispy and brown, because without the onions going golden, my dish is not going to be the way I want it. Perfect. Totally perfect. Looks like getting ready for the go. I've already added curry leaves, I've added mustard seeds, I've added the urad dal to this, and just doing a quick revision with you people. So now I'm going to add tomatoes to it. Here I'm going to add all the tomatoes. 1 small little bowl of all the tomatoes, because tomatoes also need to be, stirred and fried a bit in the oil with everything else. The pan is as hot as the dish. Yeah, that's good. My tomatoes and onion are coming to a very beautiful consistency, blending with each other, as I may say. I'm going to add the drumsticks. And now I need to add some water, because I need the drumsticks and the onion tomatoes all to mingle and simmer together. So I'm just going to add some water to this. Just enough so that the drumsticks and tomatoes, onions are immersed, and I can give it a quick boil. So I'm going to cover the dish and let it simmer for, say, a few minutes. It's very simple a dish because there's nothing much to do now. All I have to do is add the dal and the special MTR Sambar masala with some tamarind, salt and garnishing, and we're ready to go. Could be eaten with a yummy dosa, idli, or maybe plain rice. I think all the ingredients are sizzling and they are nearly done, coming to a full boil. So I'm going to quickly add the dal to this. This is the pre-boiled moong dal. It goes into the pan. Looks beautiful and inviting. I wish I'd made the rice earlier so that I could quickly indulge. Yeah, wow. I'm now going to add the MTR special sambar masala. It's going to add all the sizzle to my dish. I'm going to add approximately 1.5 tablespoon of this masala. So here is one. And here it goes. After this, I also need to add the tamarind, the imli as you call it, because imli is a hot favorite when it comes to any South Indian dish. I'm just going to add some salt to it. Salt likings vary, from home to home. Here it is, my sambar is nearly done. It might just, take 2 more minutes to be on the flame. Looks good with all the drumsticks and tomatoes and everything floating. My sambar is ready. I'm going to put it into a bowl and just add a hint of coriander for the beautification of the whole thing. So here we go. Here you go, pouring the sambar into the bowl. Perfect proportion. All I need to do is now the favorite part of presentation, garnishing of the sambar. Here we are. Last part, most important for the person who's making the dish, is the privilege to taste it first before anybody else. Superb. Someone please get me a bowl of rice. Yum. So here we are with our very special Khatti Sambar Dal. It's yummy, it's delicious, and it's a feast, believe me.